Do you remember how we first met? It was in a coffee shop. A mutual friend of ours, I knew him from school, and you knew him from bar trivia, of all things, was leaving the city and invited an eclectic group of his friends for coffee before he left. I don't remember his name or the name of the coffee shop, but I remember we were there long after everyone else left, and that you took me out for dinner when it closed and we realized how hungry we were. You just said, "We're going to dinner. I know a place." And that was that. And you didn't say much else the whole day. Just listened to me talk about whatever stupid, nervous thing I had to say for hours. What made me so interesting to you? The sandwiches at that diner were good. I missed them. The final place you go is on the far edge of the city, the edge of our city, in the half-destroyed suburban sprawl. A gated community, indistinguishable from all the others like it, except for the mark of an institution upon its gates. I remember, after we had been living together a while and the reconstruction of the suburbs were well on their way, you asked if I would move out here with you. But I liked my apartment. I liked being close to everything and everyone. Why were you so insistent? Did you want the space? The newness? The loneliness? Well, I have to say, this place certainly is picturesque. Once you've picked the padlock on the gates, it's just past 6 o'clock, and all down the winding street are freshly painted, brightly colored houses, all bustling with the energy of perfect families enjoying life to its fullest. Children play in the streets, kickballs bouncing across your path, while doting mothers gaze out at them from porches over their needlework, and stately fathers smoke cigarettes while chatting over smoking grills. Is this what you wanted for us then? I guess it doesn't seem that bad, but I still like my apartment. Everything here is so perfect. Everyone smiles and waves at you as if they've known you for years. But do you see it? For every married couple, one of them doesn't quite belong, coded in a million subtleties. Their smile fades too quickly. They stare into the middle distance. Their playful jabs at their partners are practiced and dull. I would recognize a deviant anywhere, because I always woke up to see one lying beside me in bed, and then saw another staring back at me from the bathroom mirror. Not that you would ever admit to being a deviant, even when you held me in your arms and kissed me so sweetly. What a strange cognitive dissonance you lived in. Did you feel like you had to? Was it your only way to survive? And as you walk down this never-ending wind of street, past identical family house after identical family house, you hear a voice call out to you, "Isabel, where have you been?" You turn and see a man waving at you, an unremarkable man standing on the front porch of a sky blue house with white trim. And as you approach him cautiously, he walks down the steps with open arms, saying, "Welcome home, darling. We should get started on dinner soon, don't you think? The kids will be getting hungry." At that you draw your baton on him, and he laughs and shakes his head and says, "All right, fair enough, I'll make dinner." You turn and walk away. You're such a charmer. But it isn't a minute of walking before you hear it again. "Isabel, where have you been?" And it's a slightly different man and a slightly different house, but the script is the same. "Welcome home, darling. We should get started on dinner soon, don't you think? The kids will be getting hungry." Over and over, house after house after husband after husband. No matter which way you walk, you're trapped here, in this nuclear hell, just like all the other deviants. And then you get frustrated and you try threatening them. You try yelling at them. You try demanding answers. And they all respond with the same bemused laughter. You must hate that, don't you? Do you hate that this space knows about you, the thing you try so hard to hide? Eventually, though, you try something else. When your facsimile husband comes down the steps, you instead move to embrace him. Stiffly and clumsily, you let him lead you inside, where two perfect children run through the hall, and you go upstairs to the master bedroom, shower with lavender-smelling soap, change into a dress, which is a thing I have never seen you wear, but you look very, very cute. You go downstairs and you make dinner for your family. Evening turns to night, and you go up to bed to lie stiffly next to your husband, I guess, until you finally fall asleep. And then you wake up, and the man kisses you on the cheek, and you let him, and the day begins anew. And as I watch you, day after day, live out this heterosexual fantasy that this space has created for you, I wonder if this is what you wanted for us. That maybe you wanted a hedge, that if you could not make yourself accept a man beside you, you would force yourself into a shape as close to that as you could. That if we worked hard enough, we could transcend the state of ourselves and just be normal. And watching you, I certainly believe it. Every day you play the part a little better, doting on your children and your husband, cooking and cleaning with attentiveness and care. Tell me, would you make me into your perfect husband? Or would you make yourself into mine? Or maybe we would trade places once a week. Eventually, there's a day where everything is perfect. A tired and intimate morning with your man, a quiet and dutiful day alone, and a loud and fun evening with your children. Despite myself, I am jealous. You were never this relaxed around me, not really. You truly seem happy, and I am so jealous. And in the morning, it's all gone. You wake up to find yourself in a house made of plastic, your husband beside you a stitched fabric doll. Will you miss him? Are you sad? At the bottom of the closet filled with paper dresses, your old uniform, and once in it, return to your previous self. Aren't you? I hope so. You exit the house to see the world as it truly is. Rows of sun-faded plastic houses and fabric facsimiles of families. And at the very end of the cul-de-sac, a single, still real house with a frosted glass door. But when you enter the warden's lair, you do not get the welcome you were expecting. It is not poised to ambush, but instead sitting, legs crossed, on the living room couch. It motions casually for you to sit across from it. You draw your baton, but you do sit, cautiously. Why? Why hesitate now you're so close?
My child, I know what you have done, and I know why you have done it. And I know what you would do to me. And I would not stop you. I could not bring myself to deny a child of mine fulfillment. For in my heart is true love for my children all.
Kill it! Just do what you do best and kill it. It's right there.
But in my love for you, I also see that the desire you would have fulfilled is a perverted one. One that would bring as much harm to you as pleasure. And my heart weeps for you, my child, that you might come so close to rightful happiness, might nearly embrace a form of yourself that is whole and unsullied, and then undo it with a single strike of your weapon.
Please, please, just end it. I can't stand it. I couldn't stand to watch you get so close and give up now, please.
If it is guilt that drives you, if it is fear that you have sinned too far and could not recover, do not fear. No child of mine is beyond saving, beyond cure. My siblings will be found, their bodies rebuilt, and the world returned to its rightful state. And you will live here, in my dream, in blissful happiness, and die not a hero, not a martyr, but a normal, happy woman.
Please! Don't you love me?
Please, my child, do it not out of loyalty to her, or loyalty to us, but loyalty to yourself.
And then you stand, and you say, you know nothing of my loyalty. And then it's over. In a single blow to its metal skull, it's over. Your nitrile gloved hands pull metal from flesh, fascia and feathers, bone and sinew, freeing this part of the mad bird from its endoskeletal cage. This one has the mad bird's heart, which quickens with excitement at the thought of forbidden pleasures. As you leave, the deviants drag the unmoving dolls of their former spouses out into the morning light, dropping them to find comfort instead in each other's arms. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. Thank you. I love you.